Peace be with you. Strive for common good. Jesus said to them, My food is to do the will of the one who sent me and carry out his work. John 4:34. For Jesus, freedom is not an end in itself. It is a means to do something greater, that is doing the will of God. I'm not called to be perfectly free. I'm called to do God's will. But I can do this effectively only by trying to become as free as possible. Jesus extensively used the notion of God's will. We, the beloved children of Jesus, throughout the ages, our spirituality has been centered on the idea of doing God's will. Jesus did God's will even when he was deeply tempted not to do it, as in the Garden of Gethsemane. In the end, there was no contradiction between Christ's will and God's will. To understand what Jesus means by God's will, we might best understand it as the common good. The common good is whatever is best for the whole human family, or the whole community of living beings, or the whole universe in its grand unfolding. We are not isolated individuals. We are parts of a great whole that determines the very existence of the parts. A part exists for the good of the whole, because the identity of the part is precisely to be a part of this whole. Jesus spoke about the common good as the will of God. God wants what is the best for all of us and for the universe as a whole. There was no conflict between what Jesus wanted and what God wanted. That is the true freedom. Finally, radical freedom is the freedom to work for the common good, which might also be described as participating willingly and creatively in God's work. Am I prepared to do God's work?